Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, video of the moment is of Amagansett Press. Yes, Amagansett Press, guys. Let me say that a couple of months ago I had a few videos that I've done of him, and I'll start off by saying that at one time I also was a big fan of his. Very big fan of his. I thought he was very educational. I honestly thought he was a good guy, a good person that was out there doing right by the people, honestly. But guys, for those of you that will turn around and say, well, you're misunderstanding him, he is still that good guy, and so on, supporting him still. Guys, look at his videos. The video that you're going to watch right now proves it all, sums it all up. Like I said a couple of months ago, I had I think exactly four. He copy-striked my channel 4 times, guys. His way of shutting me up because I was playing with his livelihood, guys. His livelihood. This is not, how should I say it? When he first started out, it was about activism. It was about he was out there fighting for people's rights and so on. No, guys, maybe in the beginning, but he realized, because I've heard it in a couple of his videos where he stated that he had to intentionally, and he was very forward about this. He intentionally would spice up the titles of the videos, because if he just made them average or you know, I don't know how to explain it properly, but he had to intentionally spice up the titles so that people would click on his videos. Okay? And basically what I'm trying to get at, in the beginning, yeah, maybe he was out there trying to do right for the people. But and then he realized that, hold on, people are not looking for good audits. People are not looking for him to go into an area and everything go his way. People give him the respect of recording. As we all know, subscribers are looking for the drama. Subscribers are looking for the back and forth arguments. Subscribers are looking for the police to get called. Subscribers are looking for somebody to get their ass kicked. Either it be his or the people that he's recording, one or the other. Okay? And like I said, I had at least 4 because he copy-striked my channel 4 times. And his son, who I thought was probably grow out of this and become a productive member of society, no, he's following his father's footsteps to the T. He's become another asshole just like the father. I would think the father would want his son to either join the military. You want to fight for rights? Join the military. Those are the true freedom fighters. Okay? That or get a decent job. It's different for Jason because Jason is in his 50s, his early 50s, so you could say he already had his whatever you want to call it. His life is almost, he got a good couple of years and that's it. But the son is starting out. Wouldn't he want his son to be you know, a decent job or in the military, one or the other? This is not going to last too long. You could only irritate so many businesses before something happens, guys. Okay? As we will find out in this video, guys, okay? Listen, these guys are going to private businesses now. Like I said, they're running out of places to go to. Post offices have gotten corny. As we all know, he was a post office fanatic. He would say that he's going to the post office to see if they would honor and respect his rights. But what would he do, guys? He'd plop his ass in front of the doorways and record the people going in and out of the post office. Why? Because he knows past history has shown that the people are the ones that are going to get bent out of shape and are going to give him the back and forth argument. The employees, the postal employees, yes, every so often he would get them, you know, to give him the content he needed. But the people are 100% sure he's going to get somebody that's going to get bent out of shape and argue with him. And that's, as we all know, the argument is what these frauditors consider content. And again, I say, post office have gotten corny that now he's going to private businesses. This is the video before he goes to the UPS where he got arrested. Okay? Mind you, in that video where he got arrested, he made the comment that he does not tell people that he's recording them because he wants organic reactions. So hold on now, guys. First, he's a freedom fighter out there fighting for people's rights. Now, he's targeting the people because he wants an organic reaction from them. And as you will see in this video here, guys, listen, right now, this video is about him recording a Harley Davidson dealership, motorcycle dealership. These people from the beginning come out to talk to him. Hey, what's going on? Why are you recording our motorcycles and so on? This guy is a nasty son of a bitch. He gave, I think in that video, there was like maybe 4 employees that came out to ask him, hey, not at the same time. One employee would come out. A few minutes later, another employee would come out. Maybe an hour later, another employee would come out. All they were trying to do, any private business, guys, okay? They're showing their concern over their motorcycles. Hey, why are you recording? Did we do something? Listen, they even asked them, did we do something to piss you off? You know, could it have been that they sold him a bad motorcycle and he was there recording to like get back at them to make a bad video, whatever? They wanted to help the guy out. And all he had for responses were nasty comments. Because he is a nasty son of a bitch. And his own people, there were maybe, he got a lot of support. His subscribers, he has 310,000. 310,000 people supporting his actions. Let me say, that shit has gone to his head big time. He was never like this. He has become a very nasty SOB. And I think a lot has to do with the fact, hey, the fame has gotten to him. He did an interview a while ago that he told the New York Post, which is a newspaper out in New York City. This is when he had 278,000 subscribers. He told the newspaper company that he was making $40,000 a month from YouTube. 40 grand a month. That's good money, guys. At 278,000 subscribers. He is now at 310,000. He is now at 310,000. And if he wasn't exaggerating, then he's got to be making a little more than 40 grand a month, 50 grand a month. He sold his house. He now travels in a, what do they call those, mobile trailers or whatever that you hook up to your pickup truck and you go from state to state. You look for those trailer parks or whatever. Yeah, mobile trailer. I guess that's what, I don't know. That's whatever. He lives in one of those things. And he goes state to state doing his thing. Okay? There's nothing stopping him now. YouTube is his livelihood now, guys. Okay? And it shows. If you look at his previous videos, the last 4 from when he got arrested, guys, this has been going on for a while. He's become a nasty son of a bitch. And I've had people jump down my throat for going after him. And no, guys, no. Watch this video, and if you can tell me that I've mistaken him, I will delete the damn video, and I won't bother him no more. If any one of you guys, and I don't want you guys to side up with me, if you can tell me, yo, Steven, you got him pegged wrong, I think that's he did right and so on, I'll delete the video, and I won't bother him no more. But when I saw this video, it bothered the shit out of me. Not just because it's a private business, because I understood where the owner of that Harley dealership, I understood where he was coming from. He's got a shitload of money invested in those motorcycles. He's got 2 people catty corner from each other, recording his motorcycles. He don't know what's going on. He sent a couple of employees out there to try to, figure out what's going on. Is there anything that we can do to make things better or whatever? And this guy only gave them cocky comments, nasty comments. So again, I say, if you guys can tell me that I pegged this guy wrong, I'll delete the video, as well as I will not bother him no more. But till then, please, I am targeting this asshole as much as I can. I hope you guys got to see, a matter of fact, I might include it in this video, the body cam footage when he got arrested. That's when you saw the true Jason, the true bitch that he is. He is so tough with cops. He loves giving the silent treatment. He loves to, he wants to make himself look like a big shot in front of his subscribers. Like he is a First Amendment frauditor that nobody could top his game, and he is this and that. And when he got arrested, guys, when the cuffs went on him, the biggest bitch came out, guys. I think I will add this to the video. If you don't see it on this video, I will post it in another video, but I'm going to try to include it in this video here. Let's check out the video so you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. And again, I say, I truly want your response. And I'm looking forward. Let him copy strike me again. Hey, I'll beat him again. Yes, guys, he hit me 4 times, and I beat him 4 times. I'm not trying to get cocky. I'm just trying to tell you, here's a person who's fighting for the First Amendment, right? So my freedom of speech to criticize him, it was not to his liking, so he copy striked me. My freedom of speech wasn't good for him. Hey, check out the video and let's go from there, guys.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press. We are coming to you today from Mobile, Alabama. Welcome. We are at the Mobile Bay Harley-Davidson dealership here in Mobile, and we're just going to pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with Watching a Watchman today, and let me give you a little view of the neighborhood here where we are. And while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Tuesday, November 2nd. Happy November. It is 3:49 in the afternoon, and it is 77 degrees, sunny, and absolutely beautiful today in Mobile, Alabama. Hey, making out, Watchman.
What's up?
What's happening? Hey, let's cross while we got the light. FBI's here already. All right, so for now, guys, we're on a public sidewalk. Obviously, Harley is a private business, and we're gonna hang out, get some video here, see how it goes. Stand by. You can see they have a bunch of signs out here. No trespassing, 24-hour surveillance, numerous no trespassing signs and surveillance signs. And we are on a little bit of a busy road here.
Oh, I don't know. He was just asking what we were doing. I said I was in the middle of working on something.
And that's it? Sounds good.
All right, well, that's the first employee who has come out to ask them, what's going on? What are you doing? And you heard the son who's following his father's footsteps to the T. We're working on something. Cut it off just right there. What happened to that bringing awareness? What happened to that, guys?
Say cheese. Two fella.
Say go back to work so I can do what I'm doing.
What?
I said say go back to work so I can do what I'm doing.
I can't understand you.
It's English. Do you speak English?
I speak English.
Okay, so I said,
You
you
take
said
pictures of my motorcycles, man. I have a right to come out here and question you.
you have a right to do whatever you want.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Okay. Then I have
Not
a
when you
right
come
to-
out shaking, acting like a fool. I'm not going to get involved with that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sit out here and take a picture of you then.
You can do whatever you want to do, man. If you want to make your dealership look like a fool, that's up to you.
I'm just out here following the orders of my ownership.
You follow orders, do you?
Yep. Sure do.
Really?
Sure do.
How's that worked out so far?
Great for me
Oh,
so far.
Sounds good. Well, I don't follow orders, so don't give me any.
Okay. So there's no sense in this, man.
There's a lot of sense to a lot of things. Sure there is. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean there's no sense. You get that, right?
Everything that's coming out of your mouth is pure insanity.
Pure insanity.
Pure insanity.
Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate you sharing your thoughts there. Have a good day.
You too, fella.
Toodaloo.
You too, fella.
Off you go. Carry on. Oh, this guy's spitting on his way out the door.
What are you guys doing? What was that? What are you doing?
I'm done conversing with you people.
What was that?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you not going to answer?
He's quick.
What? What are you doing? Do you think that scares me that you're taking my picture?
I'm not trying to scare you, man.
What are you doing
Do you
then?
think it scares me that your employees come out here acting like a fool?
Because he asked you what you guys were doing?
No, you don't know what he asked me. You weren't here.
Okay. But I do know it's illegal for you to take pictures of my motorcycles unless I tell you it's okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm taking pictures. I'm taking 60 frames a second.
I know. They have VIN numbers on them. Do you realize that's how people steal titles?
Is it?
Yeah. All right, I'll go.
Thanks for the information.
I'm gonna go call the cops. Bye.
You can call whoever you want.
Deal.
There you go. They'll come tell you what a fool you're being too.
No, I don't think they will.
Oh, I guarantee you they will. Spitting all over the place. Yeah, you're not allowed to take pictures of his bikes unless he gives you permission. Because there's VIN numbers and people steal them and make titles. Am I here right now? Seriously? Does he realize that every registered vehicle, non-registered vehicle, whatever, every vehicle that's out on the street in public everywhere has a VIN number? Open to public viewing? Well, looks like an education is needed here today, folks, and they're going to get one. So, police are being called as far as I know, and they'll learn something new today, so stand by. And I don't know, I sometimes, like, I was just thinking to myself, if I had given this guy a real sweetheart of an answer, said, oh, my name's Jason, this is my son Ben, he's just turning 18 soon, and he's looking at buying himself a Harley, so we're just coming by to take a look. I bet you he'd be sweet as pie, because he wants to make that sale. But the point is he's got to understand that people can be out in public doing as they do, even when it's not about his lining his pockets, put a smile on his face, and doing things his way. You know, we all have a right to do what we do. As long as you're not victimizing anybody else, why shouldn't you have the right to do whatever you do? And people can come up and ask. I have no issues with that. A lot of people have asked me what I'm doing a lot of times in my life, and you know, if you choose to answer that day, you choose to answer. Sometimes you're just not in the mood. Sometimes it's none of their business. Sometimes it'll compromise what you're doing. There's many reasons somebody might not want to answer a question. Maybe on a different day somebody would answer his questions. I don't know, but this is how it's going here today.
All right, guys, so no matter what he just stated there, he's trying to justify what he's doing, okay? But ask yourself, so far in what you have seen, does it look like that Harley Davidson dealership owner did anything out of the ordinary? I don't think so. Let's say it's you with, I don't know, $1 million worth of motorcycles sitting out front. And two guys out of nowhere, plop themselves in front of your business to record your motorcycle, your inventory. The inventory that you got a lot of money tied up in. And you're wrong because you send out your employees to see what's up, what's going on. Is there anything we can do to make things right? Did we sell you a bad motorcycle? Is there anything that we can do to make you happy? And you've heard all his responses, nasty. I don't got shit to say to you. Apparently he feels that they have no say-so on who's standing in front of their business on the sidewalk that they are somewhat responsible for. Yes, it's a public sidewalk. Yes, he's not doing anything illegal. But come on now. The most obvious, I don't know about you guys, but I'd be out there saying, hey, is there anything that I can help you with? You're aiming your cameras at my motorcycles. You got a shitload of scenery going on in that area there, but you chose to aim your cameras at his motorcycle, and now you want to make it look like he's doing something wrong because he sent his employees to ask you, what's up? What's going on? I've not heard any of them employees say, hey, you can't record here. I've not heard any of those employees say you gotta leave. You're not allowed to be here. All they've asked is, what's going on? What are you doing? But here he is making it sound like they're the bad guys.
With something? Are you trying to get some shots of motorcycles, or what's going on?
No, I'm really not interested in having a conversation.
Okay, what company are you with?
That would be a conversation. You guys have killed any opportunity to have a cordial conversation with me.
Okay, I don't know who you guys are. I haven't been out here yet.
Well, you know what's going on.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Well, you can go inside and ask. I'm not interested. Thank you. Not buying what you're selling. Have a good day.
Okay, then you cannot take pictures of our motorcycles.
Oh, I'm doing it right now, and you cannot stop me. So, have a nice day. Adios. Toodaloo. Off you go.
Now, I know some of you might be saying that she is definitely, and I will agree with you, she is wrong for saying that there's no way you can take pictures of her motorcycles. No way. Not while she has them parked out there and they're standing out there legally on the sidewalk. But they initiated that attitude from her. I am very sure that that lady would not have came off with that attitude if they would have said, we're just here exercising our rights, we're recording in public and blase blase. I'm sure them people would have said, go ahead, knock yourself out. They don't, I'm telling you, they don't seem like the type to be obnoxious. You will get to see as the video goes on, but I had to make this comment because I know what she said is not true. And I'm sure she realizes it too. But right now, the responses that she's getting from this guy, you know how we say things when we're pissed off. You could say the damnest, stupidest things when you're pissed off. And that was her remark about you can't, but I don't think they think that way. I'm just sure that she made that comment because of the cocky comment that he came off with. You think what you guys want to think.
No, wheeling out a new one. Somebody must be going for a test drive. And here goes that undercover again. Go stand behind the tree so we can't get you. We'll play their stupid games. There you go. Make him keep moving. He's right behind this pole. Play hide and seek. Oh. Oh. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. He's getting closer.
I'm the service manager. They asked me to come out here and see if there was something we could help with.
No, at this point, conversation's over.
Okay. Do you know if it had something to do with service? I don't know.
That would be a conversation. I'm done, man.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm not interested in talking to you.
Okay. And how do you plan on resolving it?
How do I plan on resolving what?
Whatever's wrong. I don't understand what's wrong.
I don't have anything wrong. You got to resolve whatever issues you have. I don't have any issues.
I don't really have issues. It's more of a question.
I can't hear you, man. You're a low talker. I can't hear you.
Okay. It's more of a question. I don't understand why you're out here doing
And I answered your question.
Not really.
Well, you're just not happy with my answer.
You didn't really answer. It was vague.
The answer is I don't want to talk to you. Have a nice day. Bye.
That's not an
That's
answer.
it. I'm
That's a
done.
statement.
Adios.
I choose not to leave. I don't want to be dismissed.
Well, you can stay in there all day.
You're choosing not to rectify any problem that you have.
I don't have any. I can't fix your problems. I don't have any problem.
But I probably could fix yours if you give me the opportunity.
No, that's up to you.
Well, it is up to me, but I got to know what it is.
We'll let this guy handle it. Sound good?
Yeah. Oh no, that's their job.
It makes you feel warm and fuzzy when they get here, right?
No, not really.
Sure was. There's really not an emergency going on. I wouldn't run out into the street if I were you. So these are all the students here today. Call the cops on somebody and then tell them to have a nice day. That's smooth. We got a second unit here. So unit 1635, second one to pull in. 1541 was the first one.
Well, some of you might turn around and say that the dealership was wrong for calling the police on them. They had no rights. They're on a public sidewalk. They're not doing anything illegal. And I will agree with you. I will agree with you. They really didn't have any rights to call the police. But their actions brought that shit. If you're going to blame anybody for that, you got to blame this asshole who's plopped in front of their inventory recording, and when approached by the employees, don't want to give up any info. And me, I don't know. I'm the dummy that sometimes takes matters into their own hands, and I end up getting into trouble for it. So the next best option is to call police. Let them make an assessment there. Should we be worried about these two guys who are plopped in front of our business recording our inventory? And police, you know, they do what they gotta do. No? Okay. And let it go. But again, I'm gonna say, instead of blaming her, the dealership or whatsoever, you gotta blame the asshole for his actions. He's wasting resources right now.
Terrorist. You hear what this guy's saying over there? Yeah. That guy wouldn't know a threat if he tripped over it and broke his front teeth on it.
Join Planet Fitness now for zero enrollment, $10 a month till January 6th.
Zero enrollment.
And $10 a month.
That makes me.
See that? You point the camera at him and he waves. Puppetry. See if these guys will go for it. Nah, because they heard me. I clued them in.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, man.
How y'all doing?
See, there it is.
Yeah.
So this is where you guys get an education.
Yeah, I need an education. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you will. She's about to get educated right now, and then she'll pass it along to you.
That's fine, man. But we're just trying to make a living. That's all we're trying to do.
That's all I'm doing, man. Trying to make a positive difference in this world. Sometimes things aren't what they look like, you know?
I didn't say you were doing anything wrong, but
Well, you call cops on people that aren't doing anything wrong?
I got customers don't want to come outside and look at motorcycles because you're out here. I mean,
Well, why don't you just tell them we're not doing anything wrong instead of calling the police? Adios, fellas. So, Steven Spielberg's still standing over there in the parking lot, even though everybody else went inside. Oh, now we have another one coming. So this is vehicle number 17-17. Guess we got a supervisor here. Good. Just turned his body cam on. Good. I guess they're using this as kind of like a break time. Figure might as well take full advantage of it while they're here, right? All right, so I guess the soup's going to go inside and speak to these. He must be high up too. Either he's just a regular officer driving that car, or he's like the chief or something, man. He's got no stripes on his arm. Who knows? How's it going?
What's going on?
I'm out here on the sidewalk taking some. You want to laugh? I'm out here on the sidewalk taking some pictures of the bikes with my son.
Yeah.
And they called the cops on us for taking pictures of the bikes.
We're from Wisconsin, so.
Oh, there you go. Cheeseheads.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, we thought it got robbed or something.
Yeah.
They were acting that way, but nope. Just a couple of guys with cameras. We've been to Wisconsin a couple of times. Not that long ago. Or just once. Yeah, just once. Best cheese curds in the country. All right. Here comes officer number 3 that was inside. We'll see what the investigation has revealed and what the determination will be. Oh, here we go, folks. How we doing, sir?
Man, I'm holding on, man. How about you?
Doing well, can't complain. Not on a day like this.
Man,
Beautiful out here.
today we should be doing some fishing or something. Don't
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Taking pictures is fun too.
you? All right. Well,
Can I just ask name and badge number so I know who I spoke to?
I'm Lieutenant Lafitte.
I knew you were a
I don't
lieutenant.
have, I don't have a badge number.
Okay, very good.
Um,
Do you have a ID number?
No, I don't have an ID number.
Okay.
I'm a lieutenant. Lieutenants don't have ID.
Oh, so you don't get out. Very
That's
cool.
But I'm just here to tell you, man, have at it, man. Take your picture.
Did you? I was trying to ask these gentlemen a question, but I guess they were waiting for you.
Well, it's protocol. They're gonna call me.
I got you. No, that's good. And you know,
They pay me the small bucks.
I'm always happy to talk to the guy with the friendly smile, man. Nothing wrong with that. But let me just ask you a question real
All
quick.
right. Huh?
Just a quick question. Did you let them? Because all we were doing was taking some pictures on the sidewalk, man. Did you let them know that that's perfectly okay?
Did I? When
Because what happened was
that conversation between that business and those citizens are totally separate. Just like
no. I'm
business
saying one of the representatives came out and told me that it's illegal for me to be taking pictures of their bikes without their permission. So I just want them to know that that's not the case. Not when I'm standing on a public sidewalk.
I think they understand you on the public side.
Well, that's all I was asking, if they understood that.
On the public side. You
I
have a
mean,
blessed one now. You take
You have a good day too, man. So there goes 1717. There goes 1541. And right behind him is 1635. Well, all right, guys, that was a little interesting. Especially concerning is the fact that the guy came out and said, you can't take pictures of my bikes unless I give you permission. That mentality's got to stop, man. You got to stop trying to tell other people what to do. You got to stop getting into people's business when they're out on a public sidewalk. And, you know, stay on your own field, man. Worry about your own mess. I'm sure that guy's got plenty of things he can go inside and clean up, not be worried about us. But that's it. So, video speaks for itself. Before we wrap...
All right, so those of you that are going to believe this BS, go right ahead. Because no matter what I say, no matter what anybody says, there are those people that believe everything that comes out of this man's mouth as if it was Jesus Christ himself talking to them. And again, this little BS that he just spewed out, that's his way of justifying what he's doing there, recording private businesses, okay? Let's not forget that the movement was about standing up to the government, not going after our neighbors, after our own citizens. That's not what it was about. But this guy here must have ran out of locations, post offices, and so on, that now private businesses as well as citizens are fair game to him. Now, let me say this, guys, okay? You guys are aware that he got arrested in Florida. That's the following video. After he did this video, he went out to Florida and did the same crap, recording a UPS facility out there in Florida, standing on the sidewalk, same BS. And when was approached by police, he did the same bull crap. Well, not the same bull crap. He pretty much screwed around with them, giving them the silent treatment, cocky responses, and so on. Okay, you know the Amagansett Press, the asshole that he can be when he wants to be. Okay, and that's the majority of the times. Okay, and police ended up arresting him. He was across the street from a school, and they had a statue there that was not a good statue. That's the kick in the ass. Unfortunately, I guess the officers really didn't have too much to work with. He was being an asshole. They figured, all right, we're going to take him in on this charge. It was a bad charge. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but let's check out that video, guys, okay? He may, how should I say, he may come off as the big tough guy, and, you know, I'm from New York, I'm a big-time frauditor, I got 310,000 subscribers, I'm big and I'm bad, but guys, when the cuffs went on him, the bitch in him came out, guys. The bitch in him came out. Let me show it to you guys. Let me show you the bitch in him.
I just hit Watchman in the leg with my monopod. Sorry about that. I think this guy didn't like it that I filmed him. Get yourself prepared.
Something I can help you fellas with? Y'all need some help?
Excuse you?
Y'all need some help?
Not at all.
Okay. What's going on?
Do you need some help?
No, I mean, I was just wondering why you're videotaping me leaving work. I don't understand.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I don't understand why you pulled over to ask me if I need help.
Well, I mean, you're just like, you know, the camera's like shooting straight at me. Seeing it's kind of weird, isn't it?
It's a lot of cameras shooting straight at you. If you do that all the way home, you're never going to get there.
Yeah, okay. But, I mean, most cameras don't have a person standing next to them, you know?
Well,
I mean, I was just wondering what's up. Ain't no big deal. I mean, you know, if you saw somebody doing this like recording your tag as you're leaving work, would you not be curious to stop and talk to him?
no, not at all. I'm more worried about the guy I don't see.
The guy you don't see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so is it cool if I tape y'all just the same, huh?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm not your boss.
Well, I mean, I was just, you know, I'd like to ask your permission, you know, because I'd be considerate.
No need to ask. Do as you do.
All right, that's cool.
As you were.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, you do the same,
If
man.
there's anything y'all need help with, just let us know. You need a package or something, I'll hook it up.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
No.
All right, got you. Let me sit. Snap, snap. Yeah.
Snap, snap.
Snap, snap.
When did you ever have a camera that went snap, snap?
Everybody say horse pussies. Okay, thanks for smiling, guys.
Yeah, you have a wonderful day, bro.
You too now, Cap. Appreciate it.
Well, you guys might, some of you out there might be asking yourselves, why would I not just tell them what we're doing and spread the education and spread the joy? You know, we're out here trying to get organic reactions from people, and you know, find out what people do uninfluenced and deal with that as it happens. So a Bay County Sheriff pulling in.
How you doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing again?
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with, sir? I need to know
Absolutely
what
nothing.
What are you guys doing?
I asked you, what can I help you with?
I had a complaint, so I'm following up on it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to stop you.
What are we doing? That's what I'm asking. Are you guys here at the church, or what are we doing?
All right, so you got to admit that the officer is being respectful here. He got out of his vehicle and asked them nicely, hey, what's up, guys? What are you guys up to? And what did he get in return, guys? The silent treatment. And after explaining that he's there on a call, he got called there. It's not like he's driving by and he's seen them there and he just stopped by to bust balls. He was called to that location. And then Amagansett Press, as usual, gives him his cocky comment response. Keep that in mind, his cockiness. Keep that in mind, because down the road, I'm going to throw that back at you. Keep that in mind, his cockiness.
Oh, he's got his lights on for us. Exciting.
Well, at least he actually put his lights on.
Yeah, that's
before I
good.
got in the middle of the street.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's not used to not getting answers. I think he came from over there at the school.
He did. Yes, he did.
I got a unit coming.
Got a unit coming? Good. Is there any reason I should have to answer questions? See, you don't answer them either. Right on. Good for you. Isn't that a unit? It's got a unit here. Maybe a unit means something else.
45, 97. 97. 64. 64. I'll also be around to 128. Copy.
Man, this would be a good time to have the tracking set up.
I'm looking now. What is it all over? Copy.
So is there a problem taking pictures on the sidewalk? He's not going to talk now. Give me a taste of my own medicine. Good for him.
436, please.
Figured I'd try to get him to incriminate himself.
We tried this the other way. You didn't want to talk, so keep that same energy. You don't have to talk.
That's fine.
79.
Get someone here a little bit more experienced than me, then they can talk to you.
Somebody more experienced than you?
Someone, that's what I said. Yeah.
Experience in what? Dealing with people with cameras?
Dealing with people with cameras. Same energy, sir.
Very good. I don't know why I'm being harassed out on a public sidewalk taking pictures.
If asking questions is harassment, then I guess that's what I'm doing.
No, you asked a question, you didn't get an answer, so you go on your way. Calling another unit and then putting your lights on and making a scene out of something, that's a little bit, you're interfering with what I'm doing.
Okay.
You don't need to know what I'm doing.
That's fine. When the unit comes, you can let them know.
They don't need to know what I'm doing either.
Okay. Then we'll all go away happy.
That's what, yeah, well, you guys will all go away and I'll get back to work.
10-4.
And you should really identify yourself when you approach people. Just a good idea.
I appreciate you, sir.
You got a 0 coming out? Is it a supervisor you have coming out, sir? See, that's the way life should be. You only answer the questions you choose to answer, right? I'm proud of you.
It's 416 and 45, you're spotted. They went up over here. Not further.
See, I'd move out of the way and stand over here so these kids could walk by on the sidewalk, but then he's going to tell me I'm on their property. I think let's do that. So I have Sheriff's Vehicles 1703.
How we doing, gentlemen?
Good, how we doing, sir?
Yeah, what's going on?
Good. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well, you're across from school with your cameras. We're just trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Across from school, what?
Across from the school with
Oh, okay.
cameras.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Across from the school with cameras? Well,
Yeah.
all right. So what does that mean?
Well, to be honest with you, there's actually a Florida statute in reference to the 500-foot safety zone of the schools.
Okay.
And we're just trying to figure out who's... You have to admit that you're kind of suspicious looking out here across from school, right?
You think I'm suspicious looking?
Well, not you personally, sir. Your activities.
I'm working on a video about UPS.
Okay, well, that's all you had to tell the man. That's what he was asking.
Okay, well, that's all you had to tell the man. That's what he was asking.
Well, I think it's obvious. I don't have to tell... I actually don't have to tell him anything. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm trying to be courteous with you.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm being rude to you at all, sir.
I didn't say you were.
Okay.
And can I ask name and badge number, please?
Yeah, actually, I'm Sergeant Granger, number 48.
Okay.
43,
and can I get your
43.
43. And can I get your name and badge number there?
Derek Swan, 128.
I couldn't hear you last name.
Derek Swan, 128.
Thank you,
so
sir.
know, the guy from UPS, he called me on my phone. So.
Well, then why don't you go speak to him?
Sir, I came out to speak to you. You would not answer. You're saying more now than you did earlier. No one would say anything, so I called myself.
You're saying more now than you were saying earlier as well. Yeah, you are. Well, it's all on video. So, can I help you gentlemen with anything?
No, we're just trying to figure out what was going on, sir. You're across the street from the school, and the Florida statute actually forbids people from being within 500 feet of the school without legitimate purpose.
That's not true.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
So every one of these cars driving down this street that doesn't have a legitimate purpose at the school is violating a statute?
They have legitimate purpose, sir. They're picking these kids up from school.
Not every one of them going down this street.
Okay. Okay. There actually is a statute in reference to that. And if you would like, I can get you the statute.
So
number and you can
anybody that
look at it.
does not have a legitimate purpose with what? With the school, or just a legitimate purpose in life?
Legitimate business being around the school.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. And so that's all we're trying to do is establish that. We're looking out for the safety of the kids.
What, do you know what the statute number is on that?
No, but I can look it up for you.
Yeah,
if
I'd
you'd
love
like
to read it.
Absolutely.
Sure, appreciate you. Thank you. Got a Florida statute. You can't be within 500 feet of a school without legitimate purpose. That doesn't sound very constitutional. That sound constitutional to you, sir? See, there you go, clamming up again. I thought we were having a conversation now. If you're going to give me the silent treatment, I'm going to do the same right back at you. So do you want to be a gentleman and have the conversation? Or do you want to just be silent with each other? All right. Well then, I'll tell you to kick rocks. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Adios. Don't bother me anymore.
It is truly funny that these guys love giving a silent treatment to people because they know it's going to piss the people off. And then when the people do it back to them, oh, they get pissed off. And then he wants to tell the cop, go kick rocks and this and that, I'm going to walk away. All for his subscribers, guys. All to show his subscribers that he's big and bad. And then he ends up walking back over there anyway, like the asshole that he is.
He's going to send you back to work in a minute, so you might as well just take off. You're really not serving any function here.
And now he wants to tell the officer his job, what to do. Ain't he a piece of work?
And a matter of fact, the light's better if I stand on this side, so I'll go back over here.
seems like he's real concerned about safety. You see him get back facing towards me like a foot away from him.
Yeah, well, and look how he's blocking the street. Look how these cars have to go around the back of this cop car right here in front of a school at school dismissal time. So this truck can't even fit around him. Watch him go into the other lane. He does have his lights on, I'll give him that. You'll notice every one of these cars is going into the opposing lane of traffic, trying to go around the back of this police car. Excuse me, sir. Hello? Oh. You need to ask him to move his car. Every one of these vehicles has to go around him into the opposing lane of traffic. You're going to wind up causing an accident here.
Thank you.
If you're so concerned about safety, I think you'd take that seriously.
Thank you.
So that's why he knows more than you do, because he pays attention and listens.
That's right.
That's right, yeah. You just celebrate your ignorance and then think you're going to get away with that. Not cool, man. That's why he's your boss.
This is correct.
That is correct. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you're probably about my age, man. You better hurry up and get those stripes on you before you can't. Yeah, ha ha ha. Unless you want to retire with a lower pension on purpose for some reason.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he sure still seems like he's pissed at the officer for the silent treatment, that he wants to throw these little jabs here and there. And now all of a sudden he's concerned about the other officer being parked partially in the roadway. Hey, he's got his lights on. It's none of his concern. The officer is doing his job. Leave it at that. Now all of a sudden he's trying to paint the picture for his subscribers that here the officers are endangering people by being partially out on the street there, guys. All done for the subscribers.
Legitimate safety concern here with the way he's parked. Can I get you to do me a favor before we continue this conversation? Absolutely. Can you just move over a couple of feet so all these people don't have to go into the opposing lane of traffic?
Florida statute 810.0975.
I'm happy to talk to you, but can you just move it over? All these vehicles are going into the opposing lane of traffic.
I'm telling you what the statute
if you're
number is
worried about
requested.
safety. All right, you've given it to me.
Okay.
That's just for my reference. I'm not violating your statute.
No, that actually is a statute that you're in violation of.
I'm not in violation of any statute.
Okay, look, what we're
I'm
going to
here.
do.
I have a legitimate business purpose.
Okay, and what is that?
That's what we're trying to do. I'm working on a story about you. I'm obviously a videographer.
Okay.
I'm a photojournalist, and I'm working on a story about UPS. Never filmed over at the school for a second. So I have a very legitimate purpose. I'm not violating your statute.
Do you have your ID so we can verify?
You don't need my ID to verify anything. I'm not violating your statute. You know I'm not.
Actually, you are. Sir.
No, I'm not.
Actually, you are.
No. Where was I aiming my camera when you pulled up?
Whenever I pulled up, you were down the street. I have no idea that.
Aiming at the UPS building. You know what I was doing. It's on your camera too.
I don't even have a camera on that car.
No, well, I have a camera, and so does he.
Okay.
So, Am I being detained right now?
Nope, you're not being detained.
All right.
You're not being detained.
All right, well then you gentlemen have a good day, and I would appreciate if you move this out of the street. You seriously, look, the school bus is going into a second lane of traffic. That's more of a safety concern than a guy out here with a camera taking pictures of UPS. So I'd appreciate it if you would make this a safe place.
Is he videoing across at the school?
No, he didn't video mode.
No.
No, he didn't video mode.
No, I did not. No. So that's the end of that story. So we got 3 more vehicles here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did the UPS folks contract you to come out and do something with them, sir?
That's irrelevant.
All right, guys. So you got to admit that the officers have been very patient with him. Regardless of his arrogance, his cockiness, police have been very patient with him. Now, an officer has arrived that is equipped with a body camera. Now you will see, and I want you to pay attention to this, guys. The minute the cuffs go on him, and he causes this because he has every opportunity to give his ID up. After the cuffs go on, guys, you will see the real bitch in him come out, guys. This so-called tough guy from New York, Mr. Auditor, Frauditor, thinks he knows it all, Mr. Arrogance. You will see the bitch in him come out.
So we got 3 more vehicles here. You got 1, 2, 3.
It's 10-15, these 2 guys.
Okay.
For violation of the school safety zone.
Okay.
They just don't know it yet. I've asked them to move on. And they won't do it. It's a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. So probably 10-15. Did the UPS folks contract you to come out and do something with them, sir?
That's irrelevant. So who's our highest ranking officer here that I can have a conversation with?
That'd be me.
That'd be you. Okay, very good. Okay. So what can I help you with?
At this point, you're in violation of Florida Statute 810.
I am not in violation of anything.
0975.
For standing here taking pictures of UPS, I'm a photojournalist working on
Now look at this. A member of the press with a press pass around his neck, speaking professionally to the officer. He's there. Officer gives him that respect. Treat an officer with respect, you get respect.
We'll get with you just as soon as we're done here, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Credentials. If you could provide credentials.
You told me I'm not being detained and I'm not breaking any laws, so I don't feel like I have any reason to give you any credentials. What would be the purpose of that? I literally am standing here with my camera facing that way, working on a story about UPS, and you gentlemen have all decided to come here and harass me today. That's what's going on.
Well, we didn't just decide to come.
Just because they don't know, they want to know why I'm here. That's up to them. You know, that's. I don't have any lawful reason to explain myself to anybody.
Other than the fact that you're across from 2 schools.
What does the statute say? The statute says be around the school without a lawful purpose. Now, the reason for that statute is to prevent people from doing nefarious things around school property.
You're exactly right. I agree with that.
I am a photojournalist working on a story, and I am out here taking video of a neighbor.
Credentials, sir.
I don't. What credentials would you like?
To prove that you're a journalist.
What would that look like?
I have no idea. Show me some kind of credentials.
There is no such thing. The government does not issue press passes. There is no such thing. I could print one up on my computer and show it to you. There's no such thing as a press pass.
Okay.
I've explained to you what I'm doing. I told you what I'm doing.
Is this the mountain you're going down, sir?
What do you mean he's at the mountain? I'm going to die?
Something to put you in jail. You're in violation
For
of the
what?
statute.
So what would you like me to tell? So under threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID.
I want you to leave. That's all I'm asking you to do is leave the premises of these schools.
So you're going to throw me up? I'm not on the school premises. I'm across the street.
You're within 500 feet, as I've already explained to you. School secretary.
With the legitimate business.
All right, so frauditors such as Amagansett Press says that where do they get press passes from? If you're going to tell somebody you're a journalist, then you got to understand that the people who say you're a journalist, such as big media, they're going to issue you a press pass. So when you go to locations where something has happened and you are confronted by law enforcement or anybody else, such as the other guy who just went on, who just came onto the scene and was just speaking to the officer, you seen he had a press pass around his neck, showing it to the officer. Hey, I'm here on behalf of the Bay Area press. That press pass. If you're going to tell people you're a journalist, have some kind of identification or something, you know, so people use that as ID, like you're IDing yourself as a journalist. But apparently, we all know these guys, they feel they're journalists because of the words freedom of the press. Which again, I'm going to say freedom of the press in the Constitution is, if you look up the definition of freedom of the press in the Constitution, matter of fact, let me ask, Alexa, what is the definition of freedom of the press in the Constitution?
Here's something I found on the web. According to IPL.org, in the Constitution, freedom of the press protects the right to obtain and publish information or opinions without government censorship or fear of punishment.
There you go. There's a definition of freedom of the press. Nowhere did it state that we as citizens are considered journalists. So, you call yourself a journalist? Have something to back it up other than what you're saying, that freedom of the press in the Constitution states you're a journalist. Doesn't work that way, as far as I'm aware.
Sir, I'll give you my... hold on. I told you...
Get your hand out of your pocket.
Sir, I told you
Get your hand in your pocket.
ID.
Put him in handcuffs,
I was going to pull my ID out, sir. Sir, nobody asked... I'm on a public sidewalk taking video, sir. And I just told you I'd give you my ID. You're making a big mistake. Sir, excuse me. I also have a very serious shoulder injury from 25 years ago, and I have a firearm and a concealed weapons permit on me.
I've been standing here silently this whole time.
Please don't throw my stuff on the floor, sir. I've been nothing but respectful to you. I don't understand what your purpose is.
Nobody has to leave until immediately right now.
You just asked me to leave, and I said I'll give you my ID if you're going to threaten me with arrest. Did I not? Sir. Sir.
I want you to know I'm underage. I'm under 18.
This is my son. I'm out here taking pictures on a sidewalk with my son. What are you guys doing? Seriously. And you said to me you wanted me to leave. I said I'll give you my identification if you're going to threaten me with arrest. Did I not?
I gave you plenty of opportunity.
I said I'll give it to you. There's no reason to arrest me, sir. Can we discuss this like gentlemen?
We're done discussing, sir. We're done.
Sir, I'm taking pictures on the sidewalk of a business. I can prove to you that I have legitimate business purposes.
Okay. I've asked you to do that over and over again.
And I told you, when you threatened me with arrest, I said, yeah, I'll give you my ID.
Okay.
That's like, sir, you didn't even get a chance. You got my head twisted behind my back here. I have a documented shoulder injury from a motorcycle.
I don't mind cuffing him in the front. We can cuff him in the front.
Okay, sure thing.
Yeah.
Sir, can we just discuss this? Please.
We're done discussing.
Please.
Both of those cameras are going together.
Sir, are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
Come on, man. I'm at work. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I'll show you the video. I never took video across the street. I'll show you my video.
Okay.
How about that?
I'm done.
Sir, I'm on a public sidewalk. I told you I identified myself as a photojournalist. I don't have any idea.
You refused to identify yourself.
No, I didn't. I told you I'll give you my license if you're threatening me with arrest.
After I told you that I was putting you in jail, then
no, you said you're fit to get arrested.
We're done.
That's my wife.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Why are you arresting me?
Ma'am,
sir,
come on, sir.
Sir, this is unreasonable. Can you loosen it? He said you could cuff me in the front.
We're going to. I'm right around here.
This is ridiculous. Sir, I was on the sidewalk.
Sir, stand right here.
Sir, I want to speak to the chief.
Stand right here.
I'd like to speak to the chief,
move
please.
your handcuffs for you.
And you got me all twisted up here, man. I'm a 51-year-old man. I'm not being violent with anybody.
Listen.
Yeah, but sir, I'm here taking photographs on the sidewalk.
This is not my case. This is a sergeant's. Do you want me to move your cuffs for you?
Please. I'm in pain.
Okay.
Yeah, you put them on really tight.
All right, so where is that arrogance? Where is that cockiness that he was giving the officers before? Where is it at? Once he got the cuffs, once he realized that they're not playing around no more, here's the bitch in him coming out. Now all of a sudden here, I got my documented that my shoulder was hurt and oh, frauditors, oh my God, they got this shit down to the T. The minute the cuffs go on, please, that's when all their illnesses come into the picture and all that crap. Hey, you see the bitch in him coming out, no?
And can't we just do some kind of cite and release thing? You guys got to take me into jail for something so stupid?
Keep your hands.
Sir, that's a $6,000 camera you just threw on the street. Sergeant, can we please discuss this like men?
Discussion's over, brother. I've been trying to discuss.
That's a $6,000 camera you just threw on the ground, please.
I didn't throw anything on the ground. On the ground.
Well, how did it get on the street?
So don't make assumptions.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
Take a seat.
Jesus Christ.
23 Lynn Work, 1015, 1 white male, County 1012.
Violation of Florida statute. Being within 500 feet of the school safety.
Sir, is there any way you can loosen this up or cut off my circulation on my right hand?
Give me a minute and I'll check them out for you.
You're supposed to protect us. You're supposed to protect us. And this one, you floor and move. Where you think? And my minor kid, can you
Juvenile judge.
Can you please give me some air? You got a cage on this window. Can you do something for me?
But I'm turning the air up for you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, well, there you go, guys. That was the body cam footage, and I'm trying to get the body cam footage to the first arrest, okay? But I think that case is still open, and they didn't want to give it up. When I called, they said the case was still open, and it gave me a little story, but they're fairly easy to get. You know, you do pay for them. It's $25 for a disc or whatever, but I'm going to get it. And when I get it, you guys will be the first ones to see it before the frauditors get their... Because there's got to be a reason why he never uploaded that the video to the first arrest. With this second video, or should I say the second arrest over here, he uploaded the video with no problem. Pretty much my opinion was to rub it in the cop's face. Yeah, you arrested me, but you arrested me on a bad charge, and I was out of there in 6 hours. The first video, nothing. It kind of makes you think there's something, you know, he may not want everybody to see. And I will get that footage one way or the other, guys. All right, guys, let me know what you think about both videos. And, hey, I'll see you guys when I see you.